Which one of us can draft the best MLB roster? Let's see. All right, James. It is season 4, episode 5.
Yes, sir.
How are we doing?
Pretty good. It's a big episode. We have a lot of things planned. I think it's gonna be a fun one.
Yeah.
But besides that, yeah, 4 or 5. It feels like 5 episodes in season 4. It's going pretty quick.
Oh yeah, and this is a shorter season too. It'll
Yeah.
be over before you know it. I mean, we've been going for like a month now, and we got 2 months left.
Yeah,
So
crazy. Alrighty.
All right, we got NFL draft segment, then recent rundown, the MLB draft, which will be really fun. I'm really excited. So
I'm a cook in that one.
I don't think so.
I'm ready.
Okay.
You seen this kid who makes like up the new words or whatever? Like instead of cooked, we're gonna start saying frosted.
No.
You're gonna get frosted, pal.
All right. Anyway, first NFL draft. We have 4 categories, you could say. That kind of like pertain to a draft.
Yeah.
They're not like best quarterback, best.
Yeah.
No.
It just.
This is going to be best immediate impact, best potential, best sleeper pick, and best bust.
All right.
So-
Best bust. All right.
Let's see who is the best at each one, according to each of us. So let's start with immediate impact. I'll start you off because my pick is the right pick. My immediate impact is a guy that has all the tools. He has speed, he has the strength, he has the technique. I think this guy is an absolute athletic freak, and his name is Abdul Carter. He's dominated at one of the highest levels of college football. I can't say the highest because he's in the Big Ten. But in the Big Ten, one of the highest levels of college football. And you see it in the NFL. Edge rushers usually translate really quickly.
Mhm.
That's a skill set that you don't have to tweak much going into the NFL. You just run straight for the quarterback. And this guy's the next Micah Parsons. You'll see it firsthand this season because he's going to have the biggest immediate impact. Whoever picks Abdul Carter is going to be very happy.
Okay, so first one, and we picked the exact same thing. I agree.
That's the right pick.
I think if the Titans weren't the number 1 overall pick, I would genuinely think about taking Abdul Carter number 1 overall.
Yeah.
They still could take him, honestly. I don't think they will. It'll probably be Cam Ward, but this guy's 6'3", 250. He's massive. He played linebacker in his seasons before playing edge. This was his first year playing edge. So he's fast, he's agile, he's athletic, he's explosive. He reminds me of Brian Burns and a Micah Parsons kind of guy. So, like, if you mesh those two together, that's kind of what he reminds me of. He's big, he's strong, and he's going to learn how to play the edge position better and better throughout his NFL career. So I have Abdul Carter at my immediate impact pretty easily. I think he's the best player in the draft.
Yeah, I think my second would have been like maybe Ted McMillan and then maybe Ashton Jinty. But
Yeah.
I think Abdul Carter, absolutely the right pick. Next potential, I went with a guy that I wouldn't necessarily take at the top of the draft, but I think he has all the physical attributes. He has all the instincts to succeed, and his name is Shedeur Sanders. I would pick Cam Ward first, 100%. I think Cam Ward is a surefire pick, in my opinion, to be a solid NFL quarterback. I think Shedeur is more of a boom or bust. I think he's probably more of a bust, but he can definitely be great. He's got the physical attributes. The guy's an athletic freak. He's fast. His football instincts are also really, really good. He can read the pocket well. He can make throws like instinctually. And everything else that he struggles in, kind of the mental game that he kind of struggles with, decision making, that can be taught really easily. If you get him in the right coach, you get him in the right system, you get him with the right weapons, he can be a great quarterback.
I totally agree. I'm higher on Shedeur Sanders than a lot of people, and a lot of people that watch this know that. But my potential guy, I went with Tito McMillan. I just think he has all the intangibles to be one of the best wide receivers from the jump. He's 6'4", 220, which is a little on the lighter side, but he's tall, he's athletic.
That's left.
And he's an incredible pass catcher. And that's exactly what you need to do when you come into this, like the role he's going to play. He's probably going to go to a team around into the top 10. That'd be my guess. Right now it's like Panthers, Saints, Jets area. He's got that go-get-it type build, which is so impressive because we saw with Malik Neighbors last year. He had that build, and he excelled. We saw the same thing with Brian Thomas. He excelled. Rookie wide receivers that have that go-get-it mentality are very, very good in the NFL. He reminds me of Brian Thomas and T. Higgins build. And I think he can – the thing with me with potential is that I think he can come in immediately and be good, and then I think he can get even better as he progresses. I don't think this is the last we've seen of Tyrone McMillan. I think he's going to be incredible in the NFL.
Yeah, I feel like might go like 4 through 6, 4 through 7.
Okay.
Like, that's
Right
kind
now
of where I
he's
see him
projected
going.
7 to 10. So,
Okay.
yeah. I would love to see him in Carolina at 8.
Yeah, I wouldn't. As a Saints fan.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So I didn't pick McMillan for either of these, but he was like second on both of them. Like I was trying to fit him in, but I was like, no, these guys are better. Sleeper pick. I went with a guy I haven't heard a lot of this year. I went with James Pierce Jr.
Oh, wow.
From Tennessee. This guy had insane hype coming into the year. I mean, he's number 1 overall pick type hype.
Crazy.
He underwhelmed a little bit, but not enough to fall, I feel like, all the way to the middle of first round, which is where he's going right now. I think this guy, he's still an athletic monster. He can get to the quarterback in many ways. He kind of just a read and react guy. He runs at you and then he reacts. He's going to be really good. He's going to be a really big problem in the NFL. I think he's going to be a real gem for anyone in the middle of the first round that decides to take him.
I like that pick. It's crazy how much he's fallen, by the way. Like that, it's actually insane. Like he was generally projected to go number 1, but good for James Pierce Jr. I went with Amarion Hampton, which is the UNC running back. He's obviously not the best running back in this class. That is Ashton Jeanty. Jeanty will go top 10, but this guy is 6 foot 220. That is massive. Like he has like the quads of AJ Dillon and Saquon. He's balanced running ability. His acceleration's off the charts, but he's also got the ability to bulldoze you into the ground. He is the second best running back. Right now he's projected to go into the first, early second. I think he will be an immediate guy who comes in and can help a team that is contending for like playoffs and championships if he's in the late first round.
Okay. You go with your bust first.
Okay, so my bust, I was really looking over a lot, and I didn't see much like in the top 10 that I wanted to pick. I went with Jahdae Barron from Texas. He was
you don't like him.
He was cornerback of the year. I don't dislike him. I just don't think he should have won the award. But when I saw his size, I didn't realize how small he was. He's 5'11", 190.
That's not that bad.
That's pretty small for a corner nowadays. And because of his lack of length, he holds a lot. He's a little too handsy. Wide receivers in the NFL, one-on-one, are so different than college. We were talking about this earlier, actually. And for being that size, he's going to need a lot of help. And he's going to have to figure out how to play better man coverage. Because his zone is awesome. But he also has great ball hawk skills. And he reminds me more of a safety than a corner. And that's what I think is the problem. He's coming in in the corner mentality. When honestly, I think he would make a better safety. He does remind me of like Tyrann Mathieu if he played safety.
Yeah, I don't know what to think about him. I feel like he'll be alright.
He scares me one-on-one with NFL receivers.
I can see that for sure. Okay, my bust is Travis Hunter. And, like, he was great in college. I'll say that. But versus the NFL talent that he's going to face, like, and you're at the wide receiver position, you're facing all guys in the cornerback position that were elite in college, the best of the best. Same thing as a DB. You're facing the receivers that were elite in college, right? And Travis Hunter, he wasn't that elite at either position. He was really good at both of them. But really good doesn't translate to the NFL. Elite translates to the NFL. And I could be proved wrong here, but his stats weren't elite on either side. The eye test, not elite on either side. I think he's more of a middle end of the first round wide receiver, middle end of the first round DB. But he's going high because he does both, which is valuable. But I think he'll be a mediocre kind of wide receiver 2, cornerback 2, or 3 kind of thing.
I think that's fair.
Where people think he's going to be the Shohei Ohtani of football. He won't.
Yeah.
I feel like he's not going to be a top corner or a top receiver on a team. He's going to be 2 or 3, and I think that's fair.
Yeah, it's kind of like you're all the way on one side or you're all the way on the other side. There's not much like in the middle for what you think of Travis Hunter, which is he's had a lot of pressure on him, and I hope he excels. I hope he plays great, but with a lot of pressure, a lot of people tend to crumble. So I never know what could happen with Travis Hunter, but I wish him the best for sure.
Yeah, we know you do. All right, what's the next?
All right, let's get into the next segment. Cue the music.
The NBA play-in, it's only like halfway done, but the Magic beat the Hawks. They advanced to play the Celtics in the first round. The Warriors beat the Grizzlies to advance to play the Rockets in the first round. The Mavericks eliminate the Kings, and the Heat eliminate the Bulls. The Hawks are going to play the Heat for the East 8 seed and a chance at a series versus the Cavaliers. And the Grizzlies are going to play the Mavericks for the West 8 seed and a series against OKC. Dame is going to miss the start of the NBA playoffs with his little blood clots, but he should be back soon. The Suns fire head coach Mike Budenholzer. At what point is it the players' fault, guys? They've hired so many coaches. The Cubs starter Justin Steele is out for the season. Rory McIlroy completes his career Grand Slam with a Masters win in a playoff versus Justin Rose. James, which NBA first round series are you most excited for? Our series are that are set. We have 6 of them. Denver versus the Clippers, Lakers, Timberwolves, Rockets, Warriors, Pacers, Bucks, Knicks, Pistons, and Celtics. Magic.
The most intriguing, I think, is going to be that Clippers-Nuggets series because I think the Clippers could get hot. But I think my favorite to watch is I'm excited to watch Houston-Golden State. The way that Houston is going to have to guard Jimmy Butler and Steph Curry is going to be tough. But they're also one of the best defensive teams in the NBA. I'm excited to see what Udoka draws up because it's so hard to guard those 2 players, and they're showing it right now. Like that play-in game, they both played phenomenal. And if guys like Draymond are hitting shots and Moses Moody and Pods, if all those guys are hitting shots, it's going to be a really tough team to beat. And I'm excited if it does go Lakers-Warriors to see a second-round matchup with Bron versus Curry.
Yeah, East, get out of here. Y'all can have the limelight second, third round.
Yeah.
The first round
Eastern
is the
Conference
West.
Finals.
The first round, with the Knicks play one of the top 2, that'll be a good series too.
Or the Pistons.
But no. The West is the first round is the West time to shine. They've got all the depth. And I didn't think about Houston Golden State. I really like that actually. Yeah. But Denver Clippers, I don't really love the Clippers. They don't have really aura for me. But my favorite, I'm going to say, although I'm kind of moving towards that Warriors-Rockets, I'm going to say Lakers-Timberwolves. Mm-hmm. People are kind of writing off the Timberwolves, but there's no reason. Like Anthony Edwards, playoff riser. Rudy Gobert, good defender at least. They have good role players. Like this is a team that can absolutely put up a fight against the Lakers, who who've absolutely fallen apart before in seasons, right? You have a bunch of... You have Luka, you have LeBron. How well do they play together? What's your big man look like? And how polar are you guys around him? Because they're very polar. Whereas I feel like Minnesota is more of like steady. They're not going to fluctuate. I still see the Lakers winning, but I think it's going to be a great series.
Yeah, I agree. I think those games in Minnesota will be really, really good, too. I'm excited about those games in Minnesota. It's going to be hype.
Yeah, for sure. All right.
Alrighty, let's do it.
MLB roster drafts. So here's how we're going to do this. There's 15 spots for each of us. That makes 30 teams, so 1 player from each team. No teams with 2 players coming off of them. So once you take a player, their team is completely off the board. Every team has to get used. I like having these wrinkles to these drafts because you have to really think.
I think
early.
Down the wire, you're gonna have to really think, and then like your first pick, like where do you go?
It's gonna make tough decisions. I mean? Well, I know where I would go with my first pick.
Well,
I mean,
obviously,
last week was a lot tougher with the first pick, but this week,
yeah, you want the first.
Sorry,
pick
Mookie.
Sure.
Like,
all right, you ready?
Yes.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Gotcha. Right.
Dang it!
All right, bet. All right, well, with my first overall pick in MLB rosters draft, I'm gonna take the best player in baseball. Maybe might go down as the greatest all time. I'm going to take Shohei Ohtani. We're going to put him at DH.
DH, okay.
Because we want the hitting more than the pitching, honestly. Has he pitched at all this year?
He's done bullpens. He hasn't pitched in the game yet, but that's coming this year.
Gotcha. Like midway through the year thing? Like
I have no idea when.
Gotcha.
But I know it'll happen.
All right.
Shohei, I mean, he's awesome. I don't really need to talk about him. But, like, the guys that were taken off the board now with these Dodgers, like...
Yeah, Mookie,
Freddie. You talk about the catcher and Will Smith. You talk about pitching. Blake Snell. If you wanted to go Yamamoto, Roki Sasaki, Tanner Scott. These guys.
Max Muncy, the goat.
Okay. Well, my first pick. Now you kind of made my pick for me. I think I have to go Aaron Judge. I think that's it's the easy pick there.
Yeah, I think that's a good pick. I kind of like that because I don't have to make the decision between the next guy too. So, what's your strategy? Are you going to go pitchers early? Are you saving those?
I have no idea what my strategy is right now.
I'm
just going to kind of look over the board, see where I could get a guy you might take next.
Okay, so do I have to take him specific in the outfield? Like, do I have to put him in a spot?
Put him in a spot, but he doesn't have to, like, actually play that spot.
Okay.
Like, as long as, like, your center fielder needs to be a center fielder. He can't be, like, Nicholas Castellanos out there. But he doesn't, like, actually have to play center field.
Okay, gotcha.
But I put Aaron Judge at center field. That's wrong. I'm sorry. He's the right fielder.
Well, I'm going to go snag an outfielder 2. It's a tough decision. I'm between 2. But I'm going to go with this guy. I'm going to go Juan Soto. I'm going to put him in right field. Because I think that's his natural position.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take Soto. I think Soto and Ohtani on the same team is really cool. It was rumored in the offseason, and now I'm going to make it on my team.
Now, I think this is a good spot for me. I would not have taken Soto there.
That's my guy, though. I gotta take Soto.
So, I like where I'm at now. I think I'm gonna just go with my gut, go with the best player available, and his name is Bobby Witt Jr.
Good pick.
And he is on the Royals, so I'll take the Royals off, and I'll take another shortstop.
Takes a good catcher, takes a good pitcher off the board.
Yes, but real cool Reagans, wow.
Yeah, that takes a big pitcher off the board. Okay. I think I gotta go with a pitcher. I gotta snag one of the best at what he... Yeah, well... Hold on. This is tough. Yeah, I gotta snag one of the best at what he does. We're gonna get Paul Skeens.
Dang it, man. I mean, I think I have the better pitcher. But I don't really know at this point. Paul Skeens, Scooble.
But yeah, I'll take Skeens. That's cool. I'm liking my team so far. Skeens, Ohtani, Soto. It's an all-star team for sure. It's gonna get real like towards the end.
Yeah, I don't know whether to take pitchers or guys in general that have good players on their team or that don't have good players on their team. Like that's kind of like, what do I do here?
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm gonna take. I can't give you Skeens and Scooble, so I have to take Scooble here.
Yeah, that's cool.
This is getting pretty even so far.
Takes the Tigers off the board. Really doesn't take much off besides what, like Torkelson.
Torkelson's not really good.
It's really good though.
Riley Green.
Yeah.
Yeah, Torkelson's not really good, but he could definitely be like a role first baseman for you later in the draft, but not anymore.
Okay, now this is kind of where I want it to be, and now I gotta figure out where I want to go. Man, and we're picking them like right now where they are in their career, right?
Yes, like this year,
like
this
year.
team.
Yeah. Okay. Oof, it's tough. I think I want to go with another outfielder. But I'm tempted to go pitcher too. Nah, I'm gonna snag him. I'm gonna take him off the board. You know what? I'm gonna wait.
It's crazy, man.
Hold on. You know what? God, that's tough, dude. Oof. It's tough. Okay, I'm just gonna go with my gut. I'm gonna take Mike Trout. I'm gonna take up Angel.
Oh wow, okay. I didn't even think about him. Good pick.
My goat, Mike Trout.
Center field.
He's the only.
He's playing left field this year, but I'll allow a center field spot.
I'm gonna put him in. Yeah, let's put him in. Yeah, let's put him in center.
Okay.
Dude, Trout, Soto, Ohtani, Skeens.
You gotta get guys. Where do I want to go here? I want to like tell y'all where my head's at, but then I can't put ideas in your head.
I just told you where my head's at.
Yeah.
That was where my head was at the entire time.
So no, I'm just gonna go through the teams. No.
That's what I'm doing. I'm just looking at the teams.
No. Maybe. No.
Why are you hiding it from me?
Make sure if I'm typing them and saying things. No. Maybe later. Not right now. Sorry, Phillies. Maybe definitely later. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I think I know where I'm gonna go. Let me think through the Braves real quick before I do anything. Okay, I think
a bunch of picks you could go for the Braves.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go with Jose Ramirez. I'm going to take off the Guardians and take Jose Ramirez.
Take Clase off the board, too.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, Jose Ramirez.
So, probably, the best closing pitcher in baseball right
now? Not right now, but yeah, in general, yes.
One of the best?
He is the best closer. He had a .6 ERA last year.
Yeah, that's incredible. Jesus. Okay. I don't know if I want to get pitcher depth or if I want to save that for later. I'm trying to decide. And I'm also thinking about, do I want to snag a third baseman early because there's not many elite third basemen?
I just took the one.
Yeah, I know. So I'm gonna go snag a third baseman since I can save it.
Well, you can't save the team. That's the problem.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's a good point. I'm gonna snag third baseman. I'm gonna go with Rafael Devers from the Red Sox.
Okay.
That's my guy.
Red Sox. Yeah.
I was thinking about taking Crochet too.
Yeah.
I think Devers is the better pick.
Red Sox definitely one I wanted to take middle of the draft. This is going to be this one that I'm getting from you.
Yeah.
Not going to happen. Okay.
Who'd you take just before me?
I took Ramirez.
Yeah.
But I feel like my team, my DH doesn't have to be I guess it does have to be a DH, huh?
Yeah.
I can't take Gunnar Anderson and put him a DH.
Mm-hmm. You can play your shortstop.
Well, I already have a shortstop.
Yeah.
Have Bobby Witt. Okay. I think I have to do. That.
I can think of like literally 3 DHs like on the top of my head.
Well, I know who I'm going to pick at DH at some point. You're not picking anyone else for him. So. I'm not going to tell you because last time I told you last week.
Brent
You're
Rooker?
really mad. I'm not telling you that.
Brent Rooker.
Oh, there was one actually. No, I'm not going to take Brent Rooker anymore.
You worked that.
That wasn't who I was going to take. But I might take him if this team gets off the board. I'm not picking them now. Okay. Enough dilly-dallying. I think I'm going to go... Ooh. I just don't feel like this is a good pick here, but it is. You know what I mean?
What is it?
I can
What's
tell
the pick?
you.
Dude, I'm ready.
Okay. You know what? No, last second switch. I'm taking Ketel Marte.
Okay, grab a second baseman. That's hard to come by, for sure. Okay.
That was not what I was taking till the last
Is he the best second baseman in baseball?
Yes.
A lot of options, for sure. But now I don't have to worry about second baseman, so I'm going to put that out of my mind now. I got a third baseman. I need a shortstop, second baseman, left fielder, a catcher, and then pitchers. And I'm trying to see if there's another starting pitcher that I can get because all I got is Skeens. And there's some options for sure. I don't know who I want to get if so. I'm playing against you too. So, you know what? Let's snag them and let's make sure that you... Oh, I don't have a first baseman. They're hard to come by too.
It's going to be a really fun draft.
Ooh, they're hard to come by too.
This.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to take... I'm going to take him. I'm going to take Bryce Harper.
No!
Put him at first base.
I forgot he was the first baseman.
I was also between him and Wheeler, so...
Oh, yeah, I wanted Wheeler later.
Yeah.
But, like, soon, not later. But I forgot he was the first baseman. Like, for a second there. Like, I don't know why I forgot that.
First base the past, like, 2 years.
Well, yeah, I know. But I keep thinking of him as an outfielder just because that's what he's been. Okay, Bryce Harper.
Baby. My team's got some pop, bro. Holy.
If I had remembered Bryce Harper was the first baseman, he'd be on my team right now.
Bryce Harper, Ohtani, Devers, Soto, Trout.
I'm sorry, my king, Bryce Harper.
He's on my squad now. You're on the better
I would
squad
have picked him over
anyways.
Ketel right there if I would have remembered he was first. Anyway.
Dude, you like my little...
Because I was thinking of him as an outfielder. Love it, James. Okay.
Little bases, you know what I'm saying? Helps me figure it out.
Okay. I think I know where I'm going next. I'm going to kind of thwart whatever I think you're going to do here.
Shoot. Shucks.
No. I'm going to take Yordan Alvarez, take Altuve away from you, and take my DH.
Okay, now I got to pivot for second base now. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, doesn't Yeah, no, I guess he does play DH, huh?
Who?
They don't play outfield. You're right.
Who?
Whatever.
Brent Rooker.
No, you think I used to? I can't remember.
Alvarez.
Yeah.
I could put him in the outfield.
You could, but that's fine. He plays DH too. Okay. I kind of want to snag because there's not many of them. There's two, and there's two I can get, and I would be fine with both. But I'm gonna take this team off the board, and I'm gonna go Adley Rutschman for the O's.
Adley Rutschman.
Catcher,
Okay,
yeah.
You're taking Gunnar off the board for yourself.
Yep.
I was gonna take Felix Bautista soon. Just try to take that away from you.
He was on my list too, or I was thinking. About
Thank you for reminding me of catcher because I forgot about catcher.
Yeah,
in
I can
general.
think of one other catcher that I'd want. Besides that,
Okay.
I can't think of another one. And Salvi, but you took him.
I think I'm gonna go with my catcher here. I think this is a great opportunity to take big points from you here, or it's not really points, but like.
I'm gonna take. I think there's one pick for me, in my opinion.
Well, you don't know ball.
I do know ball, and I'm just gonna mark him off my list because I do know ball. Just because I know you.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the Mariners.
Oh yeah.
Gonna take Cal Raleigh.
Good pick.
He's the best catcher in baseball.
It's not who I was thinking.
He's
the best catcher in baseball.
I think so.
That's
unless there's someone else who's better.
That's my goat, Adley Rutschman.
Adley Rutschman's not been good.
Been good the past 3 years.
Not last year. He was horrible last year.
Been good this year.
2 years ago he was good. 3 years ago he was good. It was
Yeah.
JT Realmuto was the best catcher. Then there was an argument for Adley, but now it's Cal. I mean, big dumper.
I think I gotta go get another starter. I gotta get another pitcher, and I don't know where I really want to go. Oh, low key, yeah. Let's take this team off the board because I would never be able to think of another player on this team.
Okay.
So I want to take him now. I'm gonna go with Sandy Alcantara.
No, that's what I was looking for later.
So I'm gonna snag
That
him
was a
now
great
because
pick.
if I would be left with him
Yeah.
later, I would have no clue.
Okay, So you took Sandy. Type that in.
Okay, so I got Skeens and Sandy as my two rotational guys so far. It's not bad. We got a righty and a lefty.
Yeah. Okay. What do I want to do? You see, like now you have to kind of. I'm thinking about going my pitchers now and leaving the rest of my team up for like.
Oh, we do have to pick a reliever and a closer.
But your closer can also be your reliever can be a closer.
Pretty much just do closers.
But if you want a reliever, like if I wanted to take Matt Strahm, for example, from the Phillies, I could do that.
Which
as
you
reliever.
Bryce Harper's in the squad.
Yeah, that's why I said that. Okay. I kind of want to leave the rest of my lineup for kind of like role players maybe, or kind of guys for later. Like I see one already that I want to take later. So, even though the guys I want to take later on your team right now, most of them. Okay. I'm going to go with the pitcher. I'm going to one up you on what you just took and take a better pitcher, which I think is how you do it, how you win this game.
I can't think of one.
You can't think of one. His name is Spencer Strider.
Oh yeah, good pick.
He's on
Good pick.
the Atlanta Braves.
I was thinking like Strider and Sale. So, but Strider just came back last night, so we don't really.
He
know,
did come
like,
back?
Technically, how good he's gonna.
I did not know
he pitched last night.
I would have put that in recent rundown.
Vladdy hit a bomb.
Recent rundown. Spencer Strider just came back.
Oh, cool.
The
guys who only come for recent rundown, we're letting you know right
The
now.
music who didn't just play that because I'm not putting that in.
Vladdy hit a nuke, so.
I want to see how he did.
I think they won like 3-1. I think the Blue Jays did.
3-1. Good. Must have been a good start for Big Dog.
Okay, so I want to get another starter.
5 innings, 2 runs, 5 Ks. Okay. Strider, yeah.
Or I could grab
Takes
one
Acuna
of
off
the
the
best
board.
closers in baseball.
Takes Acuna off the board. That was crazy. That was nice.
Yeah, I'm going to take one of the best closers off the board. The best closer I think that I can find out of all these guys. And I'm going to take Mason Miller from the A's.
Oh, wow. Good pick. I forgot about him.
My GOAT, Mason Miller. Best player on the A's, I'd say, right?
I
Maybe
think
Brent
Brent Rooker's better.
Yeah, I'd
Brent
say
Rooker dropped like 40 last year.
Yeah, but they're probably around that. I mean, Mason Miller was one of the best closers in baseball, though, last year.
He was a rookie.
He was good.
He wasn't one of the best. He was good. Okay.
He's one of the best closers on my boards.
Now. Yeah, I would say that.
Like,
now,
out of these teams.
I'm looking at these teams that are left, and I'm thinking of great players, but they're not fitting my positions.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, I would love to take Royce Lewis. Like, he has so much aura, but I've got a third baseman.
I don't know who Royce Lewis is.
Royce Lewis for the Twins, dude. He's been hurt his whole career, but when he's not hurt, he's like Jesus Christ on the baseball field. He hits home runs like every at bat.
Do the Twins have like anyone, like
Sure.
pitching wise?
Sure they do.
Like pitching wise, like
Yeah.
literally anyone. Oh, is he still on the team?
Yeah.
That dude's a dog.
Okay. I think I want to take a reliever here. I don't know where I want to go though. Oh yeah, I do. Give me Ryan Helsley.
Oh, Cardinals. Yeah, that was the only guy I could think on the Cardinals. So. That's fine. You can take him off the board. I wouldn't have.
That was huge. I needed that. He was one of the best relievers in baseball. And I think I know where I want to go with my last reliever, and that would be a great
Yeah, that's
pick.
cool, but you're not up. All right. I'm gonna go with the Rangers. I'm gonna snag my second baseman because I think it's the only one I can think of that's on my board, and I'm gonna grab Marcus Semien.
Marcus Semien. Okay, that's not a bad pick. You could have taken Corey Seager as well at your shortstop, which is
Yeah, I could have, but it's fine. I got other shortstops available.
Yeah, I mean Ellie's available for you. Is he though?
What?
Or is it Ellie De La Cruz available?
He is.
I don't know. That's my pick,
That was
James.
tough.
It could be anyone could be available. Anyone could be not. Okay, I'm taking Vlad Jr.
Okay.
That was
Nice
a huge value pick.
Blue Jay's been on the board for a while for sure. Could have taken Bo Bichette too. Oh, you have your
I
shortstop.
have my shortstop, but what Vladimir Guerrero Jr. just got 500 M's.
Bro's got the most money on the roster for sure. You got the most money out of me,
Yeah.
probably.
Well, he had a $350 million signing bonus. What's Bo Bichette's wallet looking like right now?
Okay, so I can leave. Actually, I don't know if I want to leave this team because I've got now 3 pitchers. I've got my closer and I've got 2 starters, and I need a shortstop, left fielder. So I could go another pitcher. Yeah, I'm gonna take another starter. I'm gonna go Dylan Cease from Padres. I'm gonna take the Padres off the board.
I mean, good pitch, good pick.
Because also there's Tatis there. Was tempting to take as my shortstop.
He's not a shortstop.
He played short. I could have been in left field.
He's an outfielder. Yeah, he's a corner outfielder.
He played shortstop I guess.
He doesn't play shortstop anymore.
Yeah.
He did, but then they did like the college baseball teams where they just put a bunch of shortstops on their team and made them play other positions.
Oh, well.
I mean, you have Ha-Seong Kim.
That's lucky
You have
fans,
Xander Bogaerts. You
Does
have
Kim not play it? I think.
Kim. I mean Bogaerts plays.
Oh,
it.
Bogarts plays second.
No, Kim plays second.
Okay.
Kim's the better defender, but Bogaerts is the $250 million guy, so he's playing. And then
That
Tatis
makes
is in the outfield. Jackson Merrill, I think, played shortstop coming up.
He's played center. Not center.
He plays like center. Yeah, I mean they're everywhere.
Yeah. That's facts. I got little fast guys.
Tatis could have been a great pick for me late in my left field spot. Okay.
Could've been, but not anymore.
I am going to do. Actually, I don't know. Oh yeah. Okay. I think I know where I'm going here. Gotta check all my boxes before I do it though. Oh, never mind.
What? Did I miss somebody?
I might have just won the draft, James. Give me Kyle Tucker from the Cubs.
Wow, good pick. Forgot about Brady.
I almost took him like first round. Not
Dang.
first, but like
Nice pick.
yeah, that
I kinda
was a
forgot
huge
about- I
pick for
forgot
me.
about the Cubs.
So big. I was gonna take. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm gonna take him next. Actually, you go ahead.
Okay, so I now have 4 pitchers, and I need 2, and then I need 2 pitchers, and I need 2 fielders. So, and one of them has to be a relief / closer. One of them's got to be a starter, and then a left fielder or shortstop. And I've kind of been holding my shortstop because I think I can get like a lot of value late, but I think I just gotta take this guy and take him off the board. I gotta go Ellie De La Cruz here.
Yep.
Because I was tempted also to wait and take like Hunter Green.
Could have been a nice pick. He's been really good this year.
But you know, that's the only 2 players I can think of. Well,
Matt McClain, also a dog.
he's what, play second?
He
base?
was second baseman. He's a dog. Got hurt last year, but he hit like his there was 2 years ago he didn't play the whole season and had like 20-something homers as a second baseman.
Nice.
He's gonna be really good this year. Now I'm gonna take who I was gonna pick last pick and take Logan Webb as my 3rd starter
Okay. Nice.
off the Giants. That's a great pick.
Or the goat Woo Lee. He a dog.
John Woo Lee, bro. He was
He's
so good last
insane.
year.
He's good this year, bro.
Yeah, everyone forgot about him because he got
Dude,
hurt last year, but
yes,
he was
bro.
a dog, and now he's still a dog, bro.
Okay.
And his name's so fun to say. Oh my god. Okay.
Okay. Phew.
There's what?
There is not many
6
teams
spots,
left.
6 teams left. Wow, this board is lowering fast.
I need a
think
starter.
I
I need a reliever. The problem is, I can't think of like relievers on any of these teams.
I can.
So
I
that's
can.
kind of the problem I'm currently in.
Take your starter.
Could take a starter.
Can I look up a guy's position?
No.
Please.
Nah, it's illegal.
He doesn't play center. Never mind. I was gonna think about
I could take a starter, but I think I'm gonna wait on it. I'm gonna go snag Luis Robert and I'm gonna put him in left field.
Dang no!
Get the White Sox off the board, baby.
Lou
Shout
Bob.
out White Sox because like you have no other players, but Luis
No,
Robert,
bro. Oh, it's Robert, and I wanted him
You
to
have
center.
no clue. You have no clue.
It's
That's
Lou
sad.
Bob. Yeah, we call him Lou Bob, and
All right, Lou Bob.
he wanted him to be my center fielder
Let me
so
see if I
bad.
remember.
What?
Let me see if I remember. Yeah.
I'll look it up. It's fine.
Look up how to say it.
Yeah.
RQ. Short for real quick.
Let's see.
I think it's Robert. I don't know. I think that's how he would say it.
Okay. Luis.
Speaking of which,
Okay, we're taking him down. No. No, he rolls his R. It's like Robert. Yeah, okay, I'm taking Robert.
Robert. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
You can say whatever you want.
yeah. You know what, Lou Bob? Shout out to you.
Okay, I have no idea where I'm going in center field now. Actually, I do know where I'm going in center field now.
Oh, I know one.
And I know I'm not going to take him right now, though, I think. Actually, I can't let this happen again. Which one do you know? I know who I'm picking.
You swear you're gonna pick? the
I'm
person
taking
you're
him
thinking
from this team.
of? Okay, then no. Yeah, I'm thinking of Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton. I forgot about him. He's been off.
Can't take him now though.
Yeah,
Gotta go.
I'm thinking
fit.
of the Brewers. Now,
Oh, I didn't even see
Who
it
do they
on my
have-
board. Shoot.
who do they have in center field? Like, I feel like I was going to take Churio, and I think he plays a corner outfield
I think he
spot,
plays
though.
left field. Yeah.
But he's like so fast, he can be a center fielder for me.
Yeah.
I just don't know who they have in center field who would be above him. I feel like it's a stud.
I know one.
It could be Yelich.
I mean, he plays
But I
left
think
field.
he might play.
He plays left or right field.
Yeah, I don't think I can.
He's not fast enough.
I could maybe get away with it. Like, he's a fast guy. He's more of
But
like
Churrier's way faster.
he's like a 78, 79 speed guy in the show.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Churrio's like 98, 99 speed.
Yeah.
He's the guy. Give me Jackson Churrio. I think he
Okay.
might be better this year than Tristan Yelich. Like,
Ooh.
Jackson Churrio
Yelich has
is
been really good.
Jackson Churrio. Look at his stats last year.
Yelich, I'm saying this year though. Like Yelich has already hit like what, like
I-
6, 7
yeah.
bombs.
I
Something
would
like
have
that.
told you he's hurt. Okay.
No, he's been playing.
Okay.
Okay.
Like, look up Jackson Churrio's stats last year. I'm actually gonna. He was a rookie last year, top prospect in the league.
Okay, so we have 4 teams left on the board. We have the Twins, the Rays, the Rockies, and the Nationals.
I know where I'm going next.
I think I know where I'm going too.
And I think I'm going to grab a starting pitcher. He's been really good this year. Could be up for Cy Young contingency. We're going to go Mackenzie Gore from the Nationals.
Oh, wow. That's I mean, he's the third best starter on the board, but great pick.
That's not true.
That's a good pull.
He's not the third best starter on the board.
I mean,
No, he's not.
Until
he is not.
Until he keeps proving it. Until he, puts up a full season.
He's been the best player at any of these teams this year.
Until he puts up a full season, he's the third best starter on the board.
Hey, you said we were going off of this year.
Yeah, how they would play this year. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
so he's a guy that still might be.
If I was going off of, the last couple of years, I'd have the best team ever.
Sure.
Because I'd have,
last
Trout,
year in 2024,
Soto.
Jackson Churio batted in 148 games, batted 275, the 327 on base, 791 OPS,
Wow.
118 OPS plus. He had 21 home runs, 22 stolen bases.
Impressive, for sure.
As a rookie.
Yeah.
Now,
I've got one spot, my reliever, and I got no clue.
I've got a starter and a reliever. Oh, you took the Nationals.
Yeah.
I was gonna
That
take
was the whole
Kyle.
point.
I was gonna take Kyle Finnegan.
Yeah, I mean, there's three teams.
I don't know who the relievers are on these teams now.
That's what I'm saying.
Not a clue.
Yeah, I know.
Are we allowed to look up rosters at this point?
Not yet. I think once you get to your last
I know who I'm going to take here if it's not a
Who
reliever.
do you have? What do you have
Oh,
left?
wait.
You have left field, right?
Oh, I know who I'm going.
Yeah.
Okay, give me Yohan Duran for the Twins. I don't know if I think he plays there still.
Oh, he does. He's on my fantasy baseball team. He does. Good pick.
Okay. I knew there was someone there. I just couldn't think of him. You have to take a reliever, so I know who I'm taking next if you don't take this team.
Now I'm at Rockies Rays, and I can only name you. I can name you one player on the Rays.
I'll let you look up somebody.
2 players on the Rockies. So, can I look it up?
Yes.
I can see it, friend.
I'll look it up and I'll tell you.
I don't really
Which team would
trust
you
you,
like to see
though.
first? I'm gonna tell you.
I'm going to go with... Give me the Rays for relievers.
I'll tell you who's notable. There's probably gonna be nobody.
What position do you have left?
I have a starter. I know exactly where I'm going. Please, Lord, let it be there. Okay. Relievers. Let's see. Drew Rasmussen. Pete Fairbanks. Garrett Clevenger.
I know
That's pretty
him.
much it.
All right, go look at Rockies.
Fairbanks is probably the best guy there.
Okay, tell me Rockies now.
It's getting tense, guys. I can
Who
feel
is
the
this
tension.
tough? You need a good pick for your last
I
pick,
really
too.
need this to be
I can
go my
literally
way.
name you one player on the Rays, and it's Cameron Misner. It's just because he's on my show team. I literally can't name you another player on the Rays.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, Wander Franco. you don't count
Christopher
him.
Morel. Yeah, don't talk about him. Christopher Morel was only.
Christopher Morel.
He was a young guy on. It's pretty
Cool.
good. He was a good young guy on the Cubs, and it was in the Perez trade. Okay. Jake Bird.
Nothing.
Yeah. Okay. That's it.
All right, well, let's name my go Jake Bird.
Jake
For
Bird.
Rockies.
Oh, yes!
Why not?
I just won. This game's over.
You didn't win,
Yes, I did.
buddy.
Drew Rasmussen was a better pick. Just letting you know, he's a better player.
That's cool.
I barely know who Jake Bird
This
is.
guy has a cooler name.
And now, I get... Wait, who'd you take in your outfield?
Luis Robert Trout.
Oh, yeah, Lou Bob. Now I know exactly where I'm going with the Rays. Sorry, Rays, you're the last team off.
Yeah, you'll suck.
Now I get Shane McClanahan to finish off my
I
rotation.
thought he played for the Marlins.
Come on, man.
Bro, I swear, I hate those two teams. I get them so confused. I swear, bro.
I don't know how you didn't think of him and then take Rasmussen.
I
I
thought
mean, that would have been the better reliever pick, and you would have taken my pick away.
First of all, I don't know who that is, and second of all, I thought that
You know who Shane McClanahan is. He won
yeah,
the Cy
I thought
Young
he
2
was
years
on the
ago.
Marlins once again.
How do you not know that?
Because everyone on the Marlins and Rays are the same players. They have the same logos. They're in the same
They
state.
don't.
They have the same colors.
Oh,
They're
you
the
just-
exact same team.
Negative ball knowledge right there.
All right, we got
Okay.
Jake Bird on the squad. Either way, I think my
All
hitting
right.
is.
Do you want to go down and see who has the edge in every
You want to
single
do it
one?
again? Yeah.
Okay,
We'll
Kyle
put it on the
Raleigh.
screen. We'll put it on the screen right now.
Yeah, okay,
All right.
it's right there. Okay, just listen. Now listen to me. Or no, it'll stay up actually for this whole thing. You can look
Okay.
at it. Kyle Raleigh is better than Adley Rutschman. I'll give you Bryce Harper for sure. My king. Ketel Marte, J Ram, Bobby Witt, Kyle Tucker. Aaron Judge.
Well, I mean, you're matching them up with the same. It's like
Okay, well, who do you want to?
it's fine. This just doesn't tell. This doesn't tell your whole team.
Who would you like to match up with?
No, I'm saying in
Put
the
your guys.
outfield.
Okay, well, Trout's better than Churio. And then if you switch Soto and Lou Bob,
if you flip Kyle Tucker to be down there with Trout, and you put
well, you can't. Trout has to be the center fielder, and so does Churio. So that's set. All right, I'm gonna take those two. I have the better outfield in general.
I disagree. I would 1000% disagree.
Kyle Tucker plus Aaron Judge is better than Juan Soto plus Lou Bob.
And Trout?
Well, Trout
No, it's not.
That's what we're talking about.
3-3. My outfield. Is better.
It's close. But I just
Trout,
2020 rookie.
Soto, and Lou Bob.
2020
is,
rookie.
What?
Lou Bob is better or is not as good as Jackson Churio.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you right now.
What are you
Let's
talking
compare
about?
that. Let's compare.
What are we talking
Lou Bob
about?
was not that good last year. But
This year. It's this year.
Yeah, we're
You've been
looking at
telling me
last
this whole
year's
time. It's
stats.
this year. No, we are not. It's this year.
We're looking at the most relevant stats, which is
Yes,
last year's
this year.
stats.
They've played. They've already played almost 20 games. It's this year. So whoever has been better this year.
Over 20 games, we're talking about who's the better player. Like 20 games
Okay,
stretch is
then
not
I
enough.
should win with Trout over everybody on that list. Then I should win with
No, because
Soto
Trout isn't
over
as good.
Kyle Tucker easily.
James,
I
you're
should
not
win.
understanding. James, it's about how good of a player they are right now is not just reflected in their 20 game stats. This is the MLB. It's a 162 game season. It's about if you look at last
I
year's
can count back
stats.
last year, but I can't get back 2 years ago.
We're looking at the player in general
So like I can't.
as a current player.
Okay, so I can't.
So
look
Trout
at,
is not as good as he was 10 years ago.
yeah,
Trout's
but
a really good player.
I can look at Rutschman last year, but I can't look at him 2 years ago.
No, because his most latest
Then why are we
output.
not looking at this year?
What is he doing this year?
'Cause,
2025 or 2024, Luis Robert at 224.
Okay.
And 2023 is 264.
Okay.
And 2025 it's 136.
So we're just looking at averages. That's how it works.
Well, you want to look at OPS plus? Where is that?
OPS, home runs, RBIs.
OPS. It's last year 657. This year 439. WAR is
You know what? It's fine. Just keep going now. Just keep going
Okay.
down the list. Whatever.
like you're delusional. Okay. Anyway, we'll leave the top starters for now. We'll leave that one too. I think Webb is better than Cease. Do you disagree with that?
I'd say they're pretty even, but
Okay.
that's me.
McClanahan's better than Gore.
Okay.
And then I take this reliever spot. And then Helsley Miller. I mean, I won. But that was a good draft. I think both of us put up a good fight. It was close.
Try my best.
No, it was you did a good job.
It's pretty hard.
Yeah, the
when
end
you
kind
don't
of
know anything about MLB, it's pretty
the
hard.
end kind of bit you there. You could have taken Kyle Tucker. The door was open for
Yeah,
both of
I
us to take Kyle
forgot
Tucker.
about
It's just
Kyle.
whoever thought about it first. Yeah. Anyway,
I still think Soto is better than Kyle Tucker, but whatever.
no, he is. But I'm talking about he's not better than Judge. I had him with Judge, and it doesn't matter. You can take all
Yeah.
the rest of them. And I still win. Okay. Anyway, thank y'all for tuning in. This was a lot of fun. At least for me, it was.
Yeah, I tried. I can respect my efforts.
Yeah, it was a good effort. If they played, it would be a 7-game series most
Oh,
likely.
for sure. Best players in baseball.
So
The All-Star game right there.
we have no posting next week, but in 2 weeks we're coming in with a banger NBA episode. We'll
Sir.
see y'all in the next one. Peace.